Hi again. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us once again. Today we have two wonderful guests. The last time you did meet Patricia, she had taken the time to visit our studio. And today we also have Julia. Welcome to the studio, Julia.
Thank you.
She took the time to visit the studio to share with you and me her wonderful experiences through her life and her success stories. As today I wanted to dedicate this show on the success of immigrant women in this country and how United States enhances and empowers women so that we from different circumstances can come to this country, grow like a big tree. So Julia, welcome. Patricia, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Julia, tell us some life experiences that you have and what do you do? Tell us, share with my viewers.
First, thank you so much. I'm honored to be on your show today. Thank you for having me. Really excited to be here. Life experiences, where to start? It is, it's difficult to say it in 2 or 3 sentences, but life taught me that you can really make a difference for yourself and for the people who you love. You are it. You can make a difference if you have the right state of mind, if you have all your brain up there, you can really make a difference. It's about you. It's about what you want from life. So, I came here to the United States and for 12 years ago, and I was able to build myself a new life full of success, empowerment, and love, actually. I have been fortunate to meet amazing people here in the U.S. who helped me throughout, men and women, who believed in me, who believed in my abilities. I came here and went back to school. I got 2 degrees while working and taking care of 3 kids. So it was great throughout, and I call these people who helped me angels, and most importantly, you gotta believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can make a difference in your life. Coming from there, I'm originally from Lebanon, from Beirut. Coming from there, I was in a bad relationship.
Abusive, bad relationship?
Yes, it was a bad relationship. As you know, everywhere you go, there's the good, there's the bad. So for me, it was bad. So I had to take a radical step, actually, and to just leave it all and come here. I already had my degree in nursing. I came here and started working, and then where I work is my second family. Truly, they helped me grow, develop, going back to school, and now I advance in my work, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing. My kids adapted. It was a little bit hard, but now they're good. For me, it was a little bit hard to adapt, but I can say that adapted quite nicely here. It's, I'm so happy now, and I am happily married again.
I see the ring on your finger. I
Yeah.
was going to ask you, are you married again?
Yes, to a wonderful man. He is from the United States, and it's the true love. It's the true love and respect.
So did you see the difference between an abusive relationship, at the same time you're seeing the happiness of a true love relationship? How would you balance to say that that has influenced you in coming your way?
Absolutely, yes. Now you can see the difference. But then when you are living it, you cannot see a difference. You cannot see any hope. It's very hard. It is really, really hard. But something empowered me when I was there. It's like, okay, you can take everything from me, but you're not taking my brain.
Lovely.
You're not taking my thoughts. My thoughts belong to me, and I can do whatever I can with my thoughts. So I think that's what kept me going, and that's what, when I realized, I have to do something about it.
Tremendous willpower, because it's difficult to live day in and day out in a relationship that is that bad and then have the power to escape to see a new life.
Exactly, absolutely. You have to believe in yourself, believe that you can make a difference. You can make a difference for yourself and for your kids and for the people who you love. Yeah, that's very important. If you are smart, you are confident, you just you gotta take risks sometimes. It's not worth it if you don't take risks. Being encouraged, and just you go ahead and you do it. When you feel that miserable, you have to say, okay, I'm done with this. I cannot do this anymore.
But when do you come to that realization? Like most the abusive relationship I have encountered during my shows, like you said, you don't realize, and then all of a sudden one day it dawns onto you that either I do it or I have no life left at all. They take everything from you, like you mentioned.
Exactly. It's your will. Because when you are there, you are so scared. You are so afraid. But then when you think, okay, am I going to spend the next 20 years like this? If it's a no, then do something about it. What's the worst thing that's going to happen?
But you're a very lucky woman, because to have 3 children, keep them with you, and to come from another country to, of course, the heaven, which has helped you grow, gave you happiness, met the new man in your life, your career. You're a survivor, but you're a very lucky survivor.
Lucky survivor, yes. And one piece of advice I always give my kids is, don't ever be a victim.
Wow.
You have to be a fighter. If something bad happens to you, you fight. You take care of it. Whenever you put yourself in the victim role, even though you are a victim at this certain point, but the state of mind, if you have a state of mind of victim, you will stay a victim. You have to have a state of mind of a fighter, of acknowledging your abilities, because women are smart, right?
Absolutely.
They are not less than any other
gender.
people,
Yes.
Gender. So when you have this knowledge in you and you make up your mind, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for me. I'm gonna fight for my kids. So then you do it.
I am so touched by what you said, that don't ever keep your mindset as a victim, keep a mindset of a fighter. I have to tell you that I'm touched, and I am sure that you must have met my friend Patricia, which is, I know, your friend also, and from Lebanon. She is also from Lebanon. Tell us a little bit of how you met and how you were a part in her life also.
We met in 1978, and we lived in the same village, and we went to the same school, and suddenly she became my best friend, and we shared everything, and since when we are friends, and I had to cross all this life with her, but even if we stayed very far away one of each other for years, because life separated us. I was in Dubai, she was in the States, but we were really close until now. Like it happened with you also.
Exactly. I was going to say that that's the same reason I think we are all specializing in long distance relationships.
Yes, that is true.
We are all over the world, but we keep our loyal
Yes.
And this is amazing. It makes us stronger and more powerful, and it's very important.
When was the last time I saw you? Before yesterday?
12 years ago, I guess.
10 years
Amazing.
ago. And Yeah,
and it
I
was
came
that
specifically
massive-
to see her, and then it's like yesterday.
Can you believe? This is unthinkable. I mean, I met her, I think, 1994 or 1995. And since then, we've continued our relationship, even though she has gone through different countries, different life, different experiences. Nothing changed.
Yes.
And I was like very happy. We were having breakfast, and I said, "Come and share your experiences of your life." And then it was even luckier when she said, "Well, my friend Julia is visiting me," and I'd be very happy to. And she is a great survivor. She mentioned that you were a strong, will-powered woman, very successful today in the United States with 3 children, adapted to life, have a wonderful husband. And this is something which I really wanted to share with my viewers, that it's not the end of the world when you're in a bad fall. It's okay to fall, but then climb up. There is life. And maybe you can share some more so they realize that they are not in a hell, they are getting better.
Absolutely, yeah. Like you said, life is not pink and roses all the time. It's not.
True.
And this is, I think, the best advice you give your kids is to tell them that, just to know, just for you to know, it's not gonna be all roses and pink and happiness. No, we have ups and downs, but it is the attitude. It's what do you do about it? How do you deal with it? How do you deal with your sorrow? How do you deal with your worst days? And we all have worst days, right?
Absolutely.
And how do you also deal with happiness? Do you know how to celebrate? Do you know how to seize the moment? So, and these, I think, I'm fortunate enough to know that when I'm happy, I seize the moment, and it will give me the courage and the power to go and deal with the other things that are not so happy in my life. It's when I came here to the United States, I didn't know how to drive here, right? I did not speak English very well. We were French educated, and then we learned English as, a second language. I had to go back to school.
Wow.
I took English as second language, and then started working as a registered nurse in the operating room.
Wow.
And while doing this, I went back to school and got my master's in administration. Then started working again, and then started working in quality improvement. And then I decided, you know what, I want another master. Went back and got my master's in nurse practitioner.
Amazing.
Right? And then I just, came back, and now I'm working with professional practice and still in quality improvement. So there is growth, there is development. And if you make up your mind that, I really want to improve, I want to continue to have meaningful experiences in my life, you can do it. It doesn't mean you go back and get your master's or something. So for some other ladies, go back and take some, singing classes, dance classes, painting classes. You can do it. Everyone can do it. Each and every one of us can do it. It's about attitude. When you have the right attitude and you know that, okay, if I'm gonna start doing it, I'm gonna succeed, I'm gonna be successful. And if I have barriers, I'll take care of these barriers. And you'll do it. Sometimes you fail, and sometimes you don't. And you learn from these failures and you keep moving.
It's amazing as a person who has been abused to speak this way, to make it, to go to school. Even like you said, even if you don't go to school, take some, fun classes, or take some classes to get back into society and feel happiness. What a survivor you are, and what a successful survivor.
She's right. You should never stop. Like, I had to travel all around the world with my husband because of his job, and I forgot my career. But one day I said I have to get back to work as social worker, because it's the love of my life. I was born to be a social worker, to help people, and I started studying and applying for jobs, and I got very good jobs because I wanted, like she's saying, you will have to make a changement in your life, and I got whatever I wanted because I was like
Driven. You were
Driven.
driven.
Exactly.
So, you know, there are two lessons to be learned here. One, you were educated, you both were best friends, yet you were roaming the world, supporting his life, supporting his career, supporting his vision, supporting his, I don't know, to reach. And he has been a very successful gentleman, But you gave up your joy, you gave up your career, you gave up your mission in life, which is, like you said, social work, serving other women, serving other people.
And also, it's not like you give up because you go inside the current, like how to say, like in nice
You
life, you
flow.
go, you flow, you forget your mission.
You forget your mission because
what
you
happened
dedicated
also,
your
and
life.
also, like, I was a mom for 2 girls,
True.
and this is it also.
So this is a very strong message which Patricia is sending out. Is she was a mother, she was a wife, but she dedicated her career, her vision, her goals for her husband's success
And my family.
and your family, because the father of her children. But she forgot her journey. She didn't forget, but the flow of the life took her off her route. On the other hand, you have Julia, who has been in a bad relationship, has gone through all of this, and yet kept her confidence to say, I'm going to make it, and found a way to escape, found a way. You're a mother of 3 children, found a way to come to United States and to start her education, pursue her goals, meet a man, but the gentleman also gave her happiness and settled in United States at the moment, happily serving as a nurse. Unbelievable. You're serving so many people. Now you are serving also people through your social work, and I have come to know that, like you discussed last time when we were here, because just like domestic violence, just like all kinds of violence, you also have an opioid abuse in this country. And I know that you mentioned that you work for a rehab, and
Yes.
in that rehab you have a 15-month program. So we didn't have time last time to get into it, but maybe you can shed some light after we come back to you to find out some more. You can speak to my viewers, to my women of mainstream and immigrant who are really, really struggling with their lives.
Okay, you were asking why the rehab takes so long, because like the drugs would destroy the personality of the man or of the woman, and we have to build it again. Like you are burning like a new person to give birth to another person. And this is why we need so long. Like we need 15 months because he has to be separated from his family to discover the reason of his addictions. Why did his addiction? Why did he take drugs? And we have so many kind of addictions. Like we have the alcoholic, we have the drug abusers, we have like the gamblers also. It's many kind of addiction, but the reasons are the same and the treatment is the same on the same time, because something happened to this person to become a drug addict. Usually it comes from genetic reasons, and from like if they have an uncle, a father, or someone in the family. And later on, you have also the childhood of this person. Like bullying at school, it's very bad. It can make them have some complexes for later on, and they want to run away from these memories, and they can later on take drugs, but it's not the only reason. It's one of the reasons. Like when you have violence at home, when you have incest, when you have rape, when kids get raped, this is also, it could be one reason, because they want to run away from their pain. They go to drugs to forget
the pain, to
the
the
pain.
refuge. Yes.
Exactly. And you have also, like I said, and you have the environment. Like when we meet, this person has to meet with or drug dealer, or to be connected with like bad friends who will push them to this way. We have so many reasons, and we don't know why, but it's like it makes them that. And the reasons are always anterior to the day when they start taking drugs. Like it's always, it happened before.
Wow. So as you see, two very big complex situation, but both successful. I mean, you're treating, and maybe the next time you visit, you can speak some more of particular patients that have rehabilitated and is back in society and is successful. But please share with my viewers some more of your strength, your powers, and you have to remember all these women. I have seen it myself when I was, it started with Dove, which is domestic violence ended. I'm a DV advocate to start with, and at that training, I have seen women in every category, very wealthy or very poor. It doesn't have to deal with that. They are all in this situation, and they're all of a sudden all lost. So please share some of your strength.
Yeah, like I said, it is hard, and it is very hard, very difficult when you are in it. It's the fear that sometimes paralyzes you. For me, what helped me is my family. My family supported me a lot, but as much as your family supports you, it will take you to do something about it.
How did you keep yourself so positive inside? Some part of you must be very, very strong that you'll make it.
I prayed a lot.
Meditation?
Meditation, prayers. I prayed a lot. And I think the love of my family, the love of my kids.
I see.
When you have kids and you love them and you know that you want the best for them, and then when at a certain point you feel that you fear for your life and their life, and you contemplate the future and you say, you know what, I don't want them to grow up in this environment. You're like, I have to do something for my kids. You know, it's like this saying that you always hear: if you are attacked, think that some of your loved one, your kid is attacked, and then you will be able to fight better.
True.
So the same thing here. It's knowing that, knowing also that I have a lot to give. You know, I'm a nurse, and I love treating patients. I love my career. I love what I do. And I knew, like, inside of me also, that I have so much to give. I have the power, I have the ability, and I have the education. So I'm not gonna just stay there and just deal with this, because, I mean, look at the world around us. It's evolving.
True.
I wanna be part of it.
Oh, so nice.
I want to leave my mark. I really want to be part of this evolution. I want to be.
You want to leave your mark? That
yes.
Itself, wow.
I want to be active in society. I want to be part of society. I want to live. I want to love. I want to laugh. I want to eat. I want to travel. I want to do all that. So that gives you strength.
Yes.
But like I said, it's not evident when you are in it. So probably the best advice I would give to the women who are battling this, it's just find your, how do I call it? Your clear
vision.
Hope or something. Like if it's prayer, pray. If it's singing, sing.
Your strength.
Yes.
Find that strength.
Find that strength. And sometimes it takes a lot of, thinking and reflection in order to find the strength. But then once you find it, take it and fly.
Wow. Amazing, isn't it? That means, and give those examples, because some people may think, wow, she's so highly achieved, she has done her nursing, she had a previous degree. You just was mentioning find that strength when I intervened, but you said whether it's singing, whether it's painting. Can you emphasize on that little thing?
Well, for me it was praying. Actually, it was praying. I prayed a lot and I reflected a lot and I thought a lot. How am I gonna do this? And it was also taking care of my kids and cooking for them. You know, I found my strength there. And I reflected and I decided that's not going to happen. I have more to give. You know, when you come to the realization that you have more to give, that you're smart, you'll do it. You gotta be confident, and it is, again, I say, it is difficult to think this way when you are in a bad place. It is difficult to say, yes, I can do it, yes, I'm smart, yes, I'm confident. It's difficult. But sometimes also anger will give you this. You become angry, and then you route your anger
Positive.
to where you want to be. Don't get angry and break everything in your house, but get angry and take this anger to where you want to be.
Beautiful. I am so glad. This is like a perfect survivor story, and so positive. When you get angry, do not be violent, do not burn out, but take that anger towards a positive mission to run for your life, to make a life of your own. And like you said, you want to travel, you want to eat, you want to be a part of society, you want to leave a mark in society. So we always probably have to do things that maybe I'll think of you every time when I am on a positive mission, that, oh, she can do it. And you, a survivor who is also going forward in your life, and I'm so glad to have you at the studio. Thank you for coming. Julia, anything else that you would like to share with my audience? And same with you, Patricia. Anything else you would like to share with my audience?
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure. And I hope that, the viewers who are listening, I hope that I gave them something to think about. I really sincerely hope that I gave them courage and something to think about.
Thank you so much. And Patty?
Thank you so much for receiving us, and I would love to say that this taste gave me a lot also, even if I don't live there, but it gave me a lot and it changed my life for better.
And as you all know, I have exactly the same thing to say, that I am so glad that where I am today, I'm so happy that the United States has given me the confidence, the survival skill, and to make it where I am today and to share all these stories. So all of you have to get on this boat and make it through. Bye for now. I'm Isha, Julia, and Patty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.